friends, my name is Dara and this is Dear Hallmark. I cannot believe this is the last video of the regular Hallmark season. We are about to launch into Christmas. How are you feeling? Can I be honest? Can we have a truth bubble moment right here? Okay. So, I feel like we're a little bit too early because I haven't fully celebrated fall yet with my Hallmark channel because they've deprived us of fall movies, and I feel like fall needs its adequate time to be celebrated. I said it. Let's move on. I'm here with this wonderful mug because it still is. And guess what this is filled with? I got it at Target. I was shocked. Eggnog. Christmas time is here. Just saying. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about my top 10 favorite Hallmark Channel movies. I've done a podcast companion to this, and if you want to see my ranking for the Hallmark movies and mystery movies, be sure to check out the podcast companion to this. What we're going to talk about specifically and exclusively to this video is Hallmark Channel. We're going to talk about, what is it? 33 movies. 33 movies on Hallmark Channel that we were offered this year. And I'm going to tell you what my top 10 favorites were. Now, criterion criteria are rewatchability, the feels, the cheese shop, and just sheer bias. Okay, that's what we got going on here. So let me not delay any longer. Number 10 is Butlers in Love. I was shocked. I didn't think that upon second rewatch I would still have the feelings that I have about this movie. Do I still hate the ending? Absolutely. But this movie was refreshing. Am I still bitter that it was a fall movie shown in the winter? Yes. But this movie was still refreshing. The chemistry, the storyline, the cinematography, the location, the scenery, all of it was great. I enjoyed it. I mean, what more can you say? Really? What more? So number 10, Butlers in Love. Number 9. This is where bias comes in. Because the only reason, okay, there's others. I mean, the movie is good. But the overarching reason for why this movie is in my top 10 is because of its seasonal value. And that movie is The Perfect Pairing, starring Nazneen Contractor and Brennan Elliott. It was the only movie that gave us Winter in Winter. This was the movie in the same lineup as Butlers in Love. We had Where My Heart Belongs. We had, what's the homegirl? Wedding Veil. Then we had Perfect Pairing. Then we had Don't Forget I Love You. And then we had Butlers in Love. Every one of those outside of Perfect Pairing was a fall movie. We were tapping maple trees and Where My Heart Belongs. We had a fall wedding in Wedding Veil. Don't Forget I Love You was a Pacific Northwest fall fantasy. And then Butlers in Love gave us that autumnal landscape that we love. So there's that. I will say the chemistry between Nazneen and Brennan, the fashion, her heels, yes. I loved it. It was a charming movie. It did what it needed to do for your girl for the winter. Number 8. A Royal Runaway Romance. Now, I'm one who normally like prince movies instead of princesses, but this one fit the bill. Philippa Northeast came, brought, and conquered on my screen. Brent Doherty said, I see you, and then I heard you. And he did. It was an elevated Hallmark movie. It didn't even feel like a Hallmark movie. It felt different. And I appreciated the way that it fit. And I think that's why it's number 8. Number 7. I need my cup for this one. Because baby, Caribbean Summer. Now, Caribbean Summer was in my top 3 for a while, but it got all shook up within these last couple months. So, y'all know what Caribbean Summer did. Y'all know what it do. You know what it does. It gives you Aruba. It gives you Caribbean beach locale. It gives you summer vacation, especially for someone who doesn't even like the beach. Summer is the antithesis of me. So the fact that I wanted to be on a beach chair in Aruba, after watching this movie, I felt like a mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. So, number 6. Wedding Veil Legacy. Let's preface that again. Wedding Veil Legacy. Starring Allison Sweeney, Victor Webster. I mean, we're in New York. We got the sarcasm. We got the chemistry. We got the charm. We got, it was just fires ablazing. I really enjoyed it. I really did. That one out of the Wedding Veil trilogy, I had the most concern over because I never saw them paired before, didn't know what to expect. Like the fishes from Jonah. It slapped me in the face and said, "What do you think now?" I said, "Oh, I got you. I got you." Okay. Number 5. Game, Set, Love. I mean, did the sarcasm do anything? Did the petty do anything? Did the unbothered look of disappointment that was his resting face do anything? Absolutely. It was everything. That's what made the movie to me. It's the reason why it's number 5 right now. I never saw someone use the gift that is sarcasm so well. I never saw someone use that piece of armor in their artillery such as Betty so well. It was just fantastic. Fantastic. Richard Harmon is who I'm talking about. Y'all, the fact that I could be fully engaged in a tennis movie, I felt like they were doing something right. So, number 5 is Game, Set, Love. Number 4. It's Pumpkin Everything and Everything Pumpkin. I mean, are you surprised? Really? It's the biggest fall movie that we got in all of Fall Into Love. It gave you a town called Autumnboro. It gave you a store called Pumpkin Everything. It gave you apple cider, pumpkin spice latte, vests, sweaters, leaves, vampire books. What more could you ask for? Oh, this movie single-handedly had the entirety of autumn for all 11 movies in one. No wonder why we were deprived, because all of the fall was in this one. But I wish we could have spread the wealth. I wish we could have spread the wealth. But here we are. All right, you guys. Okay. We're getting into on the Olympic podium right here. 3, 2, 1. You ready? Coming in at number 3 is Wedding of a Lifetime. So gorgeous, beautifully acted, beautifully portrayed. I laughed and laughed some more both times. I watched it twice, once by myself, once with a friend, and the jokes still hit. I appreciated it. And golly, that movie was great. That's the movie that stars Jonathan Bennett and Brooke Thursday. And that's the movie where Brooke Thursday became my best friend because she just did the daggone thing. And I was like, girl, you better go ahead. And just go. Number 2. Just thinking about this movie, I feel the butterflies, I feel the dragonflies. It's like the whole Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Disney garden is just coming alive. The hills are alive in my stomach as I think about this movie. And it is romance in style. I mean, what more do I have to say? Benjamin Hollingsworth came into the daggone room, he kicked the door down and said, watch me work. And what else are we supposed to do but watch the man work? What else? The fashion. The devil wears Prada knots. This next one, what? Just say it. Just one kiss. I mean, like. Just One Kiss and Romance in Style are quite possibly the best pieces of Hallmark cinema that we've been served in quite some time. Quite some time. I'm talking love on the air. Quite some time. I wonder if I have my 2021 list. I want to know if these movies, how these movies stacked up to last year's movies. Do I still have? Did I delete it? Oh no. Oh dang yeah. Oh my gosh yeah. Woof. These top 10 will wipe out last year's top 10 in a single bound. In a single bound. Do you hear me? Golly Bobcats. Well, that'll do it for you, girl. This is your last non-holiday video from me for this year. Because we finna get into what's called a Dear Hallmark Christmas. Now, what does that mean? That means I don't know when I'm going to put videos up. I don't know if I'm going to do YouTube or podcast. I don't even know who I'm going to interview. It's just going to happen. And you just got to be along for the ride, you know? It's going to be a tilt-a-whirl. We may throw up. We may almost throw up. But we'll still have some fun. Am I going to review every single movie? No. But am I going to be talking about some movies from every network? Yes. And by every, I'm only acknowledging the big four. Hallmark, Great American Family, Up TV, and Lifetime. That's it. Because I'll be watching some from different networks. And let me clarify, for Hallmark Channel, I'm only watching a little bit of the Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. I'm focusing primarily on channel movies because we're getting 31 of them joints. 31 of them hush puppies we're getting. So, pray for you, girl, okay? Keep me in your prayers. Lift me up, lest I fall because of the weight of the Christmas movies, okay? But, yeah, so that'll do it. What's your top 10? I just got an email. What's your top 10? What were your favorites this year? What are your most anticipated Christmas movies of the season? I think you know what mine is, but I won't belabor the point. You guys, my name is Dara. This is Dear Hallmark. I don't even know if I introduced myself, but here we are. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Ciao, my friends.